So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Malinovsky. Opts for safety. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Vitinha. He is through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lewandowski. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good run he's making there. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Showing good feet. Saka's up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Malinovsky. Malinovsky. Out towards the flank. And it's played in. Cleared without hesitation. That's a sharp pass. That pass isn't the best. Saka. Ljungberg stood up well to him there. Malinovsky. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ødegaard. Spread it left. Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Over to the left. Fiore. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Malinovsky.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to clear it. Saka. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Malinovsky out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Malinovsky. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ljungberg. Roberto Carlos. Ljungberg. Now Fiore. Defending was strong and firm. Can he spark a counter here? Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cafu. Portugal still this single goal behind. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And this is Lewandowski, closing in on goal.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and the flag has stayed down. Takes aim and cross. Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ljungberg. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Malinowski. Looking for options for movement.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka. That's Cannavaro. Fiore, played out to the left flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substituição para Portugal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Looking for the run. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Malinowski. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Flash, big header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They've played it short.
Ronaldinho. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de começo.
Ljungberg. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ekuban. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Obrigado.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the...
Chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Le numéro 22.
Portugal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well, that's well seen too. Fiore. Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hatsabor gets into some space. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro with the clearance. Lewandowski. Now it's Ødegaard. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And a chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fiore. Looking for options for movement. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Morton. Tolisso. And he's forced to go back. And Morton. Tolisso. Cross flung in towards the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now Tolisso. Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ødegaard. Fiore. Tolisso.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ødegaard. Lewandowski. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way past. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Morton. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. It's come to nothing. And that's a throw-in. And it's Hatterbohr. The ball goes in. Cannavaro with the clearance. They've played it short. Incoming delivery. He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Niakate clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hatterbohr. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Fiore.
additionnel.
And here's Ødegaard. He's in space and looking for options. Nice interception, well timed. Plays it across. He's got tall. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Portugal were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Portugal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Maldini. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Danger averted for now. He slings it in, climbs up big, and it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lewandowski. Satriano. It's a good ball out wide. Hatabor. Looking to play a chance for a shot! They've done it! They're back within reach! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So is this the start of a comeback? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Nice control. Roberto Carlos. Portugal awarded another corner. That has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hatterbohr. And it's Morton. Satriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's played it back. Tolisso. He's looking wide. That is lovely. Swings in across, he rises and he hits the net! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will be amused.
Le numéro 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 44.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Le numéro 5.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Hatterbohr cuts it out. Portugal are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hatterbohr picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. And it's Mangala. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fiore. Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lyon making another change here. Bofana coming on here, they need a difference maker.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 98.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
I think we're just about done here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 5 minutes to add. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he latch on to this? Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. So off we go then. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Out towards the flank. Good ball. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thomas. Played back into the centre. Said. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fiore. It's Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross from Caf. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Saka. Thomasson wins the duel this time. Lens are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Ljungberg. Played towards the other side. Saka. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thomasson. And it's Aguilar. And it's Tovan. Now it's Edouard. Now it's Said. Said touches it back. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
They've played it short. Played in deep. He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thomas. Alex Said. Very nicely done. And that's gone loose. And Tova! Saka. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Now Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aguilar. Tova. Ganyu. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Saka. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Vamos todos saudar os nossos jogadores.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Tova.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has found him in acres of space. And this is Tova. Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Cannavaro, played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a good position, and the shot! Superb from Ljungberg! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike. goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Said. Opts for safety.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Tova. Ball swung in. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Lens really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Edouard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Lewandowski. Cafu. Now it's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that was very necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard picks it up out wide. Crosses it. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Sotoka. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it out wide. Aguilar is onto this.
Lens really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Roberto Carlos. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Spread neatly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ljungberg, he has a look up. Aguilar. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And here's Sotoka, and this is Tova. And Tova! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Fiore. I think we're just about done here. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Edouard. He's having a go.
Lens really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's gone for goal! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Early ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos. Here's Ljungberg. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Ljungberg picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.